Alright, let's talk about Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 sucks right off the bat. Um, I will say it does get a little better, but I was really excited for Guild Wars 2. I watched hours of gameplay footage, and I was freaking stoked. Like, I was counting down the days until Guild Wars 2 came out. Well, the day that Guild Wars 2 came out, I had a bunch of work to do, wasn't able to get it, so I finally picked it up a couple days ago, and I gotta say, like, I'm not impressed at all. Now, first of all, I know this is my first video I've ever posted, so you have to understand that I love MMOs. I've played World of Warcraft. I'm level 85 mage, 85 paladin. Love World of Warcraft. Like, I'm definitely gonna buy Mists of Pandaria whenever it comes out. There's Rift. Really enjoyed Rift. I didn't take that all the way to the level cap, but I took Rift to like level 30, and then I just went back to WoW, which is what I've done with all these other games. Terra, loved Terra. I thought Terra was going to be um, like a spitting image of Guild Wars 2, and boy was I wrong, because I love Terra, and Guild Wars 2, I can't say the same. If Terra was free to play, I would still be playing Terra, honestly. If you haven't tried it out yet, give it a shot. Great game. Um, Star Wars Old Republic, online. Played it, enjoy it. I've got a level 30 right now. I'm going back and forth between WoW and Star Wars The Old Republic. It's fun to me. It feels like home. It's basically like World of Warcraft, maybe it's better represented as StarCraft, because it's kind of like a spacey vibe to World of Warcraft. Everything feels the same. All your buttons are almost identical. The way that talent trees work, all that stuff. It's a spitting image of World of Warcraft. I, as a somewhat casual gamer, what I'm wanting in my next big MMO is I want it to feel like World of Warcraft, but not be World of Warcraft. So that's why Star Wars was pretty close to me. I'm totally down for the evolution of gaming and MMOs, but I gotta say, like, I need it to feel familiar enough, um, to at least pull me in, because I am not a first time MMO user. The first game I ever played MMO wise was EverQuest, and loved EverQuest. I absolutely loved EverQuest. It was the first one I've ever played. It was great to play with people. So from talking about Guild Wars 2 from a entry level MMO, if it's the first one you've ever played, I can't really give you a good opinion, but I can say, like, let's just talk about Guild Wars 2 a little bit. Guild Wars 2, when you first log in, there's great customization. The graphics are great. Uh, you know, everything is fairly fluid. There's a few things that I don't like, but it's just I'm not even gonna bring them up because it's just stupid little things that shouldn't matter to me, but they do. Um, anyway, Guild Wars 2, I started a Guardian, and a Guardian starts out with a mace, a one-handed mace. The weapon abilities for the mace are not fun at all. They're not cool. They're not entertaining. They're honestly just boring. It's really hack and slashy, and I can't imagine using a mace the entire game. Now, I know that it's not intended to do that, which is why it has the weapon swap. It's situational and just depending on whatever. Anyway, think of the weapon skill or the weapon that you hate skills on the most. I'm not familiar with scepters and stuff like that and staffs yet, so I can't really speak for that. But as far as like the two-handed axes, like hammers and stuff like that, those all have way better skills than the mace, which is what I started with. So initially, when I jumped into the game, I didn't like it. I thought it was slow. I didn't understand why there was only gave me like 5 abilities, and I had to like slowly unlock them. I know it doesn't take long to unlock, but basically I was very not interested. Also, with the way that the questing works, I don't know that I like that. I think I almost like having a grocery list of things to do and an X amount of things to kill, because what's happening is I'm going to these little hearts where you have to go help people. I'm helping them, and then for instance, in the starting zone, I'm level 12 right now. So I know that I'm not that immersed into the game, but I'm just telling you right off the bat, for me personally, the game sucked really bad. And then once I got my two-handed weapon, my sword, the game got a little bit better simply because the weapon abilities were at least a little bit more fun. There's like a leap um, in there that really helps things. There's like a spin uh, that helps things out because it's at least entertaining. It does a little bit of damage. I can summon like a mace. I can summon a sword. Those kind of things like are helping the game get a little bit better. But I still am not satisfied with the questing system. I'm level 12, and the zone that I'm in is for levels 1 to 17. So I've already done like the level 15 and 16 quest as a level 12. Um, it wasn't like incredibly easy, which I give Guild Wars 2 props for the game not being like overwhelmingly easy, because that's great. But the fact that I'm going to these people and it's like, here, just kill some of these until a VAR fills up with experience, and then we'll give you some experience points. Like, I don't like how it seems like it's heavily reliant that you do every single event when it's like, oh, there's an event in the nearby area. I don't like that it's heavily reliant on that, because I'm assuming that's the only way. If I would have just jumped in on all those events, that's the only way that I would have been able to, hit level like 16 in the current zone I'm in. So now I'm going to the next one, and now the next zone is like pretty much too hard. So now I'm gonna have to go back to the first zone and just run around like looking for events, and that's not cool. Like, I don't like having to run around and feel like I'm wasting time. Like, I can only play games at nighttime pretty much. I have work during the day, and I do a lot of work. Um, but anyway, I basically am posting this because I want to know. I'm starting a gaming channel. I'm going to do gameplay footage. I'm going to do commentary. I've already got like a few videos lined up of things that I want to do. Um, so anyway, just give me your comments on Guild Wars 2. Honestly, I'm perfectly fine with getting bashed for the opinion that Guild Wars 2 sucks. Again, I'm saying it sucks right off the bat. It does get a little bit better, as I'm like level 12, and I'm still gonna give it a go. I'm gonna give it a shot to at least level 30. I'm pretty good at MMOs as far as giving it a chance to around like level 30. That's how far I took Rift. Um, because I can pretty much do that within like a week as far as my work schedules go. Like, that's about how much time I have. So I'm gonna give it a shot till about level 30, and obviously it's free to play. That's the best. That's the best part about this game. Because honestly, I wanted desperately to love this game as much as I love World of Warcraft, to where I didn't have to pay a monthly fee. Um, and I just don't know that it's looking like that. Granted, I mean, will I go back a couple times, give it a shot? Probably, because I really just would love to not have to pay $15 a month. Um, but anyway, another thing, just in closing, something that I do like about the game, the viewpoints. I love those viewpoints. It's like little puzzles to get. You have to like jump up to a certain spot to get the little map that's like hovering, and then it shows you like a view of the area that you're in. Absolutely love that idea. I think that's really cool. It creates a reason to kind of explore a little bit in the game, and to kind of like it's always fun to like jump up to high places. Like World of Warcraft, I'll fly to the very top, like the tallest tower in Dalaran, um, or just in Orgrimmar for that matter. And it's just cool to be on like high up places. Sometimes I'll fly all the way up there, and then I'll just log out. Whenever I log back in to play again, I'm on top of the world, which is cool. So anyway, leave comments down below on exactly what you think about Guild Wars. Honestly, I've been reading like forums on Reddit, all kind of stuff, trying to just figure out if I'm the only one that feels like this. Please let me know if you played Guild Wars 2 and were not satisfied with it. Let me know if you were. Tell me why you were. Tell me, hey, at level 35 as a Guardian, you get this really cool spell, and it totally changes things. So let me know, um, and I'd love to hear from you. I'll definitely be commenting back. Thanks, guys.